Taurus. Taurus, welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here. It's nice to have you here. Um, that said, we're going to do a general read for you, looking at your current energy, desires, outcome, what's working for you, what you may need to be aware of, and the outcome. That said, I'm still going through this concussion thing, putting my brain back together. Has been taking a bit of time. My words may make sense to me at points in this, and they may not make sense to you. Hopefully that's not the cake. Hopefully that's not the cake. Hopefully that's not the case, and that everything goes smoothly. But using Tarot of the Night, and in your current energy is the Sun. Wow, that's kind of a nice change. From the other reads that I've done with you for Taurus, it's kind of nice to see the bright side of things. Your desires is the Magician. Now, the Magician, I like. Magician is one of those people that creates things that they want, creates things that maybe others want. It's a creative process, and you know how to do that. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords. This seems so, and then the Nine of Swords. Anxiety for some reason. We'll go through and we'll clarify. What's working for you is the Hermit. Maybe you're finding your way. Maybe you have found your way. What you need to be aware of is the Empress. Now, the Empress could be marriage. This could be motherhood. This could be somebody a little mature that's coming in that you need to be aware of. That said, we're going to start to go through and clarify all of these things. Now, the Empress is your energy. That's interesting. So let's go through this and start to clarify. Why is the Sun here for Taurus? Why is the Sun here for Taurus? The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Death card. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is in your current energy. Now, this is you having those skills to do your stuff. We have the Magician that shows up, and you're wanting to do your stuff by the looks of it. The Eight of Pentacles, this could also be a new job that is better suited to you. And this is the King of Swords that shows up beside that. And the King of Swords is somebody that's very entrepreneurial. And then we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and change. So I look at this and go, the Sun card, everything's going to go swimmingly enough ahead when you realize that you have what it takes to do all of this. That you just need to change how you look at it. That you transform from being possibly that whole idea of, for some of you, it might be imposter syndrome. I know I suffer from that occasionally, but it's that this is major change. So maybe you have, rather than dabbling in sort of your own business and that type of thing, you've actually made a conscious choice. Screw it. Burn the bridges behind me. We're moving forward. We're doing our own stuff. And that's where I'm going to be. That brings us up to the Magician. So why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here for Taurus? King of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. King of Cups is wisdom, Ten of Cups is materializing what you want, and the Five of Swords is, I almost get that you've deceived yourself in some way. That you have this Magician, you've got this wisdom that goes along with being that. You know where you want, you know what fills you but there's this sort of it almost feels like you're trying to delude yourself away from believing in yourself. Does that make sense to you guys? That brings us, yeah, no wonder that would bring us to anxiety and the outcome, the Nine of Swords. So why is the Nine of Swords here? Two of Pentacles, the Fool and the Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Cups. How wonderful is that? Man, if we have the Emperor show up with the Empress today, I'd be surprised. That would be really cool. There's anxiety, but you're trying to balance out possibly a new beginning, or you're making a major choice. And that choice or that beginning is possibly with this Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is this woman that has that's very emotional. She's very motherly. She's got a stormy side to her. But at the same time, it feels like you could be, for some of you, trying to balance out your life, and you're experiencing that stormy side in your emotions as well as the anxiety in your head. Now the Hermit shows up. Now, why is the Hermit here? One, two, three. King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Rather than go in, it seems like you want to take action. And with this King of Wands here, this is somebody that is very entrepreneurial. This is somebody, you can, like, you look at this gentleman in this picture, this individual in this picture, he's put together. And it seems like there might be something where, for some of you, figuring out where you want to be within your own business, it seems like things haven't gone your way, so you're not sure if you really want to take that route again. This brings us back to change. This to me is figuring out what you want, even though sort of things may not have gone the way you wanted to in the past. This King of Swords, I want to go back to this King of Swords. It doesn't really change the reading, but it's also looking at the knowledge in which you've gained and changing how you deal with that knowledge. I don't know why I'm drawn back to that. Why is the Empress here? Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like there was an ending. There was an ending to something that you wanted, and there's some regret to it, although you're coming out stronger, more self-aware of what your worth is. There I almost get that with this Empress card, for some of you, it was like this marriage or this person that you were looking at kind of devastated you. It devastated you and left you in this Five of Cups energy, questioning, just questioning, like, oh my God, I'm like, there's a lot of regret. There's like, what do I do with this? You feel alone, all of those other things. But it was necessary in order to go through, in order to come up to this Nine of Pentacles. So that's kind of interesting, to finally start going into figuring out what your self-worth is. Let's pull 3 more cards. Love this. The World, the Strength card, and the Knight of Pentacles. This to me is your world is here. It's coming. You're making it. You're building it. The things that you want in this world are here. Show the strength that you know you have, and stay on that path with your eyes on that prize as you move forward in order to make those things manifest. It's stay on that path. Once you have figured that path out, stay on that path. Keep moving down that path. It will be successful. It will pay off. It may not pay off right away. It will pay out over time. Taurus, that is what I have for you today. Thank you for being here. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, even hate it. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully this resonated with you in some way, and we'll see you next time.